Up. Might catch her standing up. Ain't no telling.
Ain't no telling, right?
Look, right designed on the killer bee. You alive, you ain't feeling me. The way my people out here still asleep. I need 100 legs like I'm a centipede. Believe me, I got the recipe for you to save your soul and really rest in peace. The tribe of Judas, my pedigree. I give you more of him and give you less of me. So you more concerned with smoking pounds of perp and having muddy cups of that foe. You can have all the lust in this world, but for me, I'ma fall in love with that law. It's time and shout like the legs on the midget. You all about the green like the head on the lizard. See, one had a dream, but you shy gon' deliver. And he didn't rule the world, but the crown they gon' give up. I say I don't play that. He say, she say, who say, blase, blase. You can miss me with that gossip. You sound like a busybody. I say, I'm just trying to edify the body. I say, you can't walk this walk alone, get with a body. Yeah, Shawty said that she mighty, son. Papa said that she hottie. She got a hair wrap, you got her nails done, but you still exposing your body. Stop it. The Bible is living proof. Some people just hate the truth. They hate it on Christ too. They really gon' hate you. I'm saying though, why you trapping out the band though? You don't see how they killing us, but you only worry about bands though. What you gon' get some Versace? What you gon' get you a Lambo? What you gon' do when you dead and Thomas? You don't see how far them bands go. Yeah, you gon' see how far them bands go. Yeah. Bands go. Woe to you and your judgment. And woe just simply means destruction. Whoa. It's more important things in life. Money, cars, and clothing. Keys, elements, and vanity. I'm vanity.
Oh, you got it.
That means it's nothing.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, fam. Shalom. Let's go ahead and pray in. Before we pray in, I just want to say hello to my brothers and sisters scattered to the four corners of the earth. Shalom. Let's pray in. We go to Psalms 1. We're going to stand to the east and pray to the one, the true God. Let me go to it right quick, brother. I'm talking. Psalms 1.
Psalms 1, and it reads, Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord.
Yes, sir.
And in his law doeth he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water,
Yes,
that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish.
Hallelujah.
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 Selah.
Like I said again, I just want to address the sisters and brothers in faith. Israel scattered to the four corners of the earth. Shalom.
Shalom.
And I pray this lesson touch each and every household. If you got ears to hear, and eyes to see, let it be. Yeah, let me get some of that water, bro, just in case you get hot. It's all right, we good.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
If he a sweater, he might need a
Thank you,
paper
bro.
towel too. You know.
Yeah. But look, we're going to address something today. I know it might be predictable, since this is they say Christmas Day, but I want to ask a question. This is the question. Are we dealing with truth or tradition? That's the question. Because the book says something.
What you should believe or what you want to believe.
It says, woe unto them that make evil good.
Mm-hmm.
That's the title. Truth or tradition. Woe unto them that make evil good. You know, because, you know, we to the point now where we go along with any and everybody. You know, but once you get to reading this book, it tell you don't believe every spirit. Try the spirit by the spirit. Saying that, we're going to go right to it. We're going to go into 1 John.
Let's get it.
1 John. Pick it up at chapter 1. Let me get that first, brother. 1 John chapter 1.
1 John chapter 4.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, 1 John chapter 4. Pick it up at verse 1. When you're there, my brother, give it to him.
Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they are of Yah, because many false prophets are gone out into the world.
Yes, sir. See, we at the point now where you got Christmas trees in the church now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they celebrate everything.
Yeah, you fast forward to 2020, we doing everything.
Yeah.
If they don't know, but we gonna show it to them that it's a demon behind what they celebrate.
Yeah, but you know now every religion celebrates Christmas.
Yeah, and every you go in a way, everybody might be different times of the year, you know, but they do it. So everybody in unison.
Yeah. Wonder why that is.
But see, he told Israel, don't do what other nations were doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't understand why. But see, you have to have something on you. If you don't have this on you, right, you're going to fall into the trap.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have this on you. Let's go and see what we need to have on us so we won't fall into a trap, my brother.
All right.
Let's go into Ephesians.
Hold on, let's finish.
Okay, go ahead. Finish that up.
Verse 2.
Well, actually, you can read 2, though, but go ahead.
Hereby know ye the spirit of Yah.
Mm-hmm.
Every spirit that confesses that Yahshua HaMashiach is
Mhm.
come in the flesh is of Yah.
Yes, sir.
And every spirit that confesses not that he is come is not of Yah. And this is that spirit of the Antichrist, where you have heard that it should come, and even now already is in the world.
Hallelujah. Let's go into Ephesians 6. Because this is what you got. We gotta have, all of us gotta have this on us. You know what I'm saying? We can't just have a piece of it on us. We gotta be head to toe with this thing here.
Mm-hmm.
Because if not, you're gonna fall into the trap. Because you know, I'm guilty. Sometimes I be listening to the radio. You know, right now you can't cut the radio on.
You can't cut the record.
Man,
Nothing on.
You cut the radio on all kinds of. You know what's on.
Yeah, I know what's on.
Don't let temptation come on. What's the guy name with the deep voice? I forgot his name. Was it Melvin or somebody? He get to singing. Let me cut this off. You know what I'm saying? I find myself humming too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something about them musicals.
Yeah. See, that music will draw you in.
Yep, that's
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta have that. You gotta have something on you at all times. Let's go
All
into
time.
Ephesians 6 and pick it up at 11 and 12.
Ephesians 6, verse 11. Put on the whole armor of Yah.
You gotta have that whole arm on.
Whole arm.
You can't have a piece of the arm. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be head to toe. But keep reading.
That you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Yes, sir.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
We don't see that this man can be standing right beside you to tell you Merry Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
But who behind that man saying
Right.
that?
Right.
So he Saints waiting on you to slip up.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta have that whole arm on you. But keep reading.
But against principalities, against powers, against rulers of this world, of the darkness of this world
Mm-hmm.
against spiritual wickedness
Yes,
in
sir.
high places.
Yes, sir. See, this thing deeper than flesh. You know what I'm saying? See, Satan want his day too.
Mm-hmm.
He want everything to shut down.
Yeah.
And everything shut down. December the 25th at 12 midnight, you can't hear a cricket out there.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody basically doing it, like I said, at the same time, 12 o'clock midnight. I know when I was growing up, that's how I did it.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't sleep. Boy, go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Look, there, like I might go to bed about 9 o'clock in the bed. Can't sleep. Because I knew 12 o'clock.
The gift was gonna be out there.
Yeah. So I couldn't sleep. See, that's the
Them
spirit.
presents under that tree.
That's
gonna be
I call
calling.
that a generational curse. You know what I'm saying? It's been passed down.
Mm-hmm.
Who gonna break the cycle though?
Mm.
Because he taught us something.
Mm.
We supposed to be teaching the word, right? But if we don't know, teach the world, and we don't know what our purpose is, we gonna fall into the trap.
Yeah. And be like the world.
But what is Israel's purpose? Have you ever heard somebody say, "Man, I just don't know what my purpose in life is.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what I'm here for.
Lost.
You know, I'm just here." But see, he gave, if you're a conscious Israelite, he gave Israel something he didn't give nobody else.
Mm-hmm.
See, people don't want to, see, people look at, man, they bleaching their skin, they doing everything. I want to look like everybody else. Everybody else coming through the back door trying to want what you get.
Mm-hmm.
But they can't give it to you because he didn't give it to them.
Mm-hmm.
He gave it to us. Let's go to Romans 9. See what he gave us. What do we get? And then not only that, don't act like you're real special. What you gonna do with it?
Mm-mm.
That's the key.
Mm.
He gave us something. What you gonna do with it though?
Mm-hmm.
Romans 9. Pick it up one and read 1 through 5, my brother. See this Paul. Now Paul, everybody loves to go to Paul. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
But
Romans,
let's go.
chapter 9,
Yes, sir.
verse 1.
Yes, sir.
I say the truth in Christ.
The truth in Christ.
I lie not. My conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Spirit.
In the
that-
Holy Ghost.
In the Holy Ghost.
Yes, sir.
That I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart.
But see, when you try to tell people, when I first read it, it was fun. I said, man, what is he talking about? But see, check this out. When you telling people Christmas wicked, they
I
laugh
don't
you
wanna
under
hear
the
that.
table,
Oh no.
and you got the whole world, you know, saying that, and you set apart. Now I see what he meant by that I have great heaviness and continual sorrow.
Yeah, continual sorrow.
You walking around, they said, bro, Charles, you stay sad though. I said, man, I'm just looking around, man. Y'all disgusting. You know what I'm saying? But keep reading, bro.
For I could wish that myself were accursed from Christ, for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh.
Hold up. His kinsmen according to the flesh.
Mm-hmm.
So Paul was dealing with the Israelites that was in Rome.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't dealing with no. I don't want to keep beating this dead horse. You know what I'm saying? Because I said I wasn't going to address it no more.
Mm.
But if slow down and read it, he wasn't dealing with the Romans. He was dealing with his brethren that was in Rome.
Yeah, it's saying my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh.
But who though? Who? That's it. Wasn't no Israelite. Who?
Yeah, it
Who?
say who are Israelites,
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory
The adoptions go to the Israelites.
And
the
the
glory.
glory.
And what else?
and the covenant
The covenants.
and the giving of the law
Yes, sir.
and the service of God
Yes, sir.
and the promises.
I asked my sister. I said, you know that plaque you got on the wall? She done went to school, you know. She doctor now.
Mm-hmm.
I said, that plaque you got on the wall, sister. Who did you get that? What school did you go to get that? I went to I said, well, you know, were they Israelites?
Oh, no.
No. I said, do me a favor, big sister. What? Go get that plaque. Take that paper out of that frame. Ball it up, throw it in the garbage.
Mm.
Because you got it from somebody that he didn't give it to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She got offended. Well, I'm gonna talk to you later, brother. I love you.
Oh, yeah.
I said, okay. But I gotta be gracious with her because I want something from her. So I'm gonna have to stop talking book with her. Because it ain't no end well. Where we at, bro? I'm about to be wise as a serpent, but humble as a dove with her.
Okay. We on verse 5.
We at 5. Finish it.
Whose are the fathers, and of whom, as concerning the flesh, Christ came.
Hold on. He came. See, people read that. See, man, you know, they don't. No, he got to get Israel in order before the other nations can fall in line. We're going to read that.
Mm-hmm.
Israel's supposed to be doing that. Israel's supposed to be doing everything we just walked down.
Mm-hmm.
And the other nations will be looking at us and say, you know what? We want some of that.
Yeah, that's a wise.
But right now, guess who we are?
At the bottom.
We're an open show.
Mm-hmm.
Cut the news on in the morning. I can see them now. Baby, the news finna come on. Go get the popcorn. 3 people got killed overnight. 6 got shot. 3 injured. 2 dogs got killed.
Man.
And 1 cat run over in the black neighborhood. Now they got their popcorn. They said, boy, now we a show now. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the nation looking at us and them are wise and understanding people.
Oh, no. But it go back to being a proverb, a byword.
We finished that.
Yeah, we finished that.
Okay. Let's go to John. We need to know how to worship him. Now we know what he gave us, right? But see, we got to know how to worship him, though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of folks say I can go to church and run up and down the aisle and flip, bump my head, and they throw a sheet over me. And I'm filled with the Holy Ghost now.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Putting on this show.
Yeah. I told this one guy, I said, if Yahshua come back right now and visit somebody's church, he was like, where am I?
Gonna want to know what's going on.
I ain't gonna say without my take on it. But he wouldn't think it was no church. Let's go to John chapter 4. Pick it up at 23. Read 23 through 24.
John chapter 4, verse 23. But the hour cometh, and now is when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth.
Spirit and truth. Not just I'm full of the spirit. Where the truth at though.
Mm.
How you can have one without the other. But keep reading.
Mm. For the Father seeketh such to worship him. God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth.
Truth. That's it. Okay. So now we know how to worship him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, how you gonna have
truth?
So now what are we dealing with? Are we dealing with truth or tradition?
In thought and in action.
See, so what is this Christmas all about? When was he born? What was happening when he was born?
Now they say December 25th. The wise men.
See, certain
all this.
But see, certain things was going on at that time, right?
In the manger. In the
not pointing toward December the 25th. You know what I'm saying? So let's go into it. Let's go. Let's prove all that. Let's go into Luke chapter 2. We're going to go into the book of Luke. We're going to see Luke's account on this deal, y'all. See what's going on. And see, look, check this out. Now, this lesson started out, the other little Christmas lesson, but some more stuff, you know, when you get to reading slow, some more stuff get revealed. It's some more revelation starting to happen. You know what I'm saying? Starting to happen. So I read, I said, hold up, man. I didn't catch this the last time I read this. But we at Luke 2. Pick it up at 1. We're gonna read. Look, we're gonna do a little read. We're gonna
Okay.
1 through 20. But we're gonna read it slow. I'm gonna stop you every now and then, my brother.
Okay.
You know, especially the start getting good. I'm about to stop. We're gonna interject a little bit. But go ahead, my brother.
Luke chapter 2, verse 1, and read. And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed.
Yes, sir. Then hold up, it's tax season now.
Oh, yeah.
See, tax season that happened in December.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Tax season that happened in December.
Oh, man. We show
You know what
filed
I'm
our taxes around February, April.
Well, see, at that time, tax season happened after the harvest season.
Mm. When they know what they done got in.
They know how much money they done made. Now now we need to set up a census now, so we can know how much tax you now. You done already made your money.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's time to pay the piper.
Mm-hmm.
But keep reading, brother. We had 2.
We had 2.
Yes, sir. Verse 2.
Was first made when.
No. Verse 2.
Verse 2.
Yeah.
And this taxing
Yes,
was
sir.
first made when Cyrenius.
Yeah.
Cyrenius.
Yes.
Cyrenius.
Yeah, Serenus. That's it. Yeah.
Cyrenius was governor of Syria,
Uh-huh.
and all went to be taxed.
Hold up. A few of them.
All went to be taxed.
1 or 2.
All went to be taxed.
Guess what? When they couldn't find no room, everybody was in town.
Right.
They started to line up now. But keep reading.
Everyone into his own city.
Yes, sir.
And Joseph also went up from Galilee, out of the city of Nazareth, into Judea, unto the city of David.
Oh, they call Bethlehem the city of David.
That-
But keep reading.
which is called Bethlehem,
Yes, sir.
because he was of the house of the lineage of David,
Yes, sir.
to be taxed with Mary, his espoused wife.
Hold up, Mary, she was taxed too.
Yep.
Nobody was unscathed.
It did say all, then
Everybody had to pay. But keep reading.
being great with child. And so it was that while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be
Now,
delivered.
it didn't say when she showed up, she had the baby right then.
Oh no, it says
With the days,
were accomplished.
there's an S on that. So we don't know when she. But see, you know, I just look at the movie, you know. As soon as she could hardly make it, as soon as she on the donkey, bam, had the baby. See, that's what happened when you're looking at the movies. You know what I'm saying?
See, I ain't even
Instead
seen
of
that
reading.
movie.
See, we caught up.
Mm.
But keep reading. We at
Verse 7.
Yes, sir.
And she brought forth her firstborn son and wrapped him in swaddling cloth
Mhm.
and laid him in a manger.
Hold up. I thought he was born in the manger.
Nah, that ain't what it says. It say she wrapped him and then she went and laid him into a manger, in a manger.
Oh, they were talking like she gave birth in the manger.
Yeah, like she clammed in there. She
Yeah.
dropped it off in there.
Mhm.
But keep reading, brother.
Because there was no room for them in the inn,
Oh, because everybody was in town.
getting taxed.
Oh, that happened December 25th. But we gonna keep on revealing all this evidence, right?
Right?
We on trial now.
Mm.
Somebody lying.
Mm-hmm.
But keep reading.
And there were in the same country shepherds.
See, these shepherds were Israelites.
Mm-hmm.
We talking about Israel now.
Mhm.
In the same country now. Because guess what? I'm pretty sure they were being taxed too. You know what I'm saying? But keep reading.
And it ain't no room in the inn, so where they staying there?
Everybody there together.
Mm.
But keep reading, my bro.
And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night.
Hold up. Now, tax. Now, the season, we know that it wasn't nowhere near December 25th. Because, check this out. at night. How you gonna be at night, cold as it is, on December the 25th? They said, well, brother, the weather not the same. It ain't like it was. The cold weather not as brutal as it is over there than over here.
Right. I done heard that.
But see, guess what? But see,
I also heard that because they got their own animals, they had better clothes.
But see, this something. But see, Yahshua said some of this on mouth though. He was talking about the great tribulation, right?
Yep.
Let's go to a precept to see what he said to kind of debunk it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to Matthew 24 and read verse 20. Because see, on the Sabbath day, Israel shut it down on it.
You know
Okay. So the great tribulation, he said, I pray that your flight, I hope it don't fall on the Sabbath when all this stuff jump off. You know what I'm saying? But he said something else too, though. I had to put this in here, brother. That's for them Hebrews or Hebrews or other nations saying, well, the weather's not the same over there.
Oh yeah.
They can be out at night on December the 25th.
Now,
if so, why did Yahshua say this right here? Let me stop talking and go ahead and pick that 24. Matthew 24, chapter 20. Hold up, brother. You can go ahead.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 20, and it reads, red letter.
Yes, sir.
But pray ye that your flight be not in winter.
Hold up. In winter. Because he know the winter's cold.
This brutal.
This the tribulation. This what these don't. I pray that this don't jump off in the winter. You know what I'm saying? But keep reading.
Neither on the Sabbath day.
Because he knew we was on lockdown on the Sabbath.
So similar to the winter, it'll have you on lockdown.
Yeah, don't. You in the house. It was cold out there. Like today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That wind kick up.
Yeah. Let's go back. I should have kept my finger on this thing. I got caught up.
Chapter 2, verse 8.
You're gonna have to help me here now, niggas. I get caught up. I get to talk. Verse 8.
Chapter 2, verse 8.
Yeah, pick it up, bro.
We was at the end. It says, keeping watch over their flock by night.
Yes, sir. By night, in the winter. You know what I'm saying? You out there freezing now.
Early tax season.
Look, your flock dying out. It's cold.
Hope you ain't got no little ones, calves, whatever you want to call them.
Stop. Keep reading though.
And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them.
Yes, sir.
And they were sore afraid.
You would be afraid too, but keep reading.
And the angel of the Lord said unto them, fear not, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy.
Yes, sir.
Which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord.
Hallelujah. Keep reading.
And this shall be a sign unto you. Ye shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling cloth, lying in a manger.
Yes, sir.
And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of heavenly hosts, praising God, and saying, glory to Yah in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men.
But see, check this out. These are shepherds, right? Glory to Yah in the highest. You know what I'm saying?
To the shepherds that was out in the field, tending the sheep.
Yes, sir. But keep reading. I just want to slow that to read that right there. We're gonna go somewhere with that. But keep reading.
And it came to pass, as the angels were gone away from them unto heaven, the shepherds said to one another,
what they say?
Let us now go even unto Bethlehem, and see this thing which is come to pass, which the Lord hath made known unto us.
Yes, sir.
And they came with haste, and found Mary and Joseph and the babe lying in the manger.
Yes, sir.
And when they had seen it, they made known abroad the saying which was told them concerning this child. And all they that heard it wondered at those things which were told to them by the shepherds.
Yes, sir.
But Mary kept all these things and pondered them in her heart. And the shepherds returned.
Read this slow, brother. Read
And the
this
shepherds returned,
slow. Yes, sir.
glorying and praising God
Glorifying.
for all the things that they have heard and seen.
Hold up. Who was they praising?
God.
Hold up. They weren't praising the baby.
Now they was praising God. They
See,
weren't praising Mary.
see, our people knew. Hold up, that was the birth of the baby, though. That was the birth of our Savior. But they knew the significance in that. But guess who they gave all the praise to, though?
All the praises went to God.
See, I'm gonna tell you something.
So it was his birthday.
It was his birthday. Let me tell you something. See, my birthday come around once a year, right?
Yeah. We all have one
See-
that come around. at
See,
least
I
once
praise
a
the
year.
Elohim, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob for
All
another
praise.
year,
All praise.
for another month, for another week,
Another second.
for another day,
All praise.
for another hour, for another minute,
Mhm.
for another second. Now, don't pull up on me on the day I was born. Oh, bro, happy birthday. What about yesterday?
For 14 days for that.
I don't want to hear it. Keep it to yourself. Now, hey, if you come with some gifts or something now,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying?
You'll still accept the gift.
You know,
but-
you have to be wise, circle homeless dude. You got $10,000 in your hands. Hey, man, I know this birthday, man. You know, I'm gonna use to glorify the Most High anyway.
All praise.
Yeah.
That's the right
Bro,
thing.
water, somebody dropped 10,000 on it. Here, here's 10,000 on the land we're looking at. You know what I'm saying?
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
So, don't get caught up in doing traditions of other nations. That's all I'm trying to say. They say, man, what about, what we at? We at 20.
Yeah, we had
So
20.
what about, let me see, what we at now? What about, okay, we know we shouldn't be celebrating birthdays, right?
Mhm.
The shepherds didn't, they gave all glory to,
The Most High.
right?
Right?
So, but what are we supposed to be remembering then? Right? What are we supposed to be? Don't it tell you? He said, remember my death? That what you need to be, because the death and the resurrection, that's what you need to be focused on. Don't be focusing on the baby in that manger.
Mm.
Focus on the death and the resurrection.
Right.
Bro, Charles, you just talking outside your neck now. Let's go to Luke 22.
So we're going to focus on the accomplishment, not the.
Well, let's see. Let's go to Luke 22. Chapter 22, bro. A lot of people, and see, evidently, they not reading this slow. Because I'm gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna go somewhere once you read it.
A lot of times they not the one reading it.
But now, just to see,
My pastor
see,
said.
all the churches do this. Not all, but I'm gonna say about 99.999 do this right here. Some people do it once a week. People do it once a month. Some people do, we do it every 3 months. We do it. I said, well, where in the book say you're supposed to do it? Huh? Just get away from me. You know what I'm saying? Luke 22. That's when that continual sorrow come in. You know what I'm saying? That great heaviness come down on you. 22, pick it up at 15, my brother.
Luke chapter 22, verse 15, and it reads, and he said unto them, with desire, I have desired to eat this Passover.
The Passover.
This Passover.
And check this out. You start telling people about the holy days. Hey, I'm gonna put my brother on blast. He sent me a text today. Happy holidays. I said, no. Happy holy days. And then I hit him with the title. Woe to them that make evil good.
Oh, yeah.
I hit it. Then he gonna hit me back. All right, then. Stop.
I don't think he's
Stop trying to drag me into that foolishness every year. Sometimes you have to keep on drilling it in their head. Sooner or later, they're gonna leave you alone. Where we at, brother? I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
No, we at 15.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna read
Pick it up from the top. Pick it up from
yeah.
the top.
And he said unto them, with desire I have desired to eat this Passover with you before I suffer.
Mhm.
For I say unto you, I will not any more eat thereof until it be fulfilled in the kingdom of Yah.
Yes, sir.
And he took the cup and gave thanks and said, take this and divide it among yourselves.
Yes, sir.
For I say unto you, I will not drink of the fruit of the vine until the kingdom of God shall come.
Yes, sir.
And he took the bread and he gave thanks and he broke it. And he gave it unto them, saying, this is my body which is given for you. This do in remembrance of me.
Hold up. This is what I want you to do in remembrance of me. On the Passover.
On the Passover.
When was he killed? On the Passover. So, but see, some people do it. That's what I'm talking about. See, I do it. We do it every Sunday. We do it every
fourth Sunday.
Yeah, we do it every. Different churches, different denominations do it different ways, right? But I wonder what way we supposed to do it though. Well, let's go to the old. Well, I'm a new Christian. I'm a New Testament Christian. I don't deal with the old. The old done away with. Oh, really? Look, shut up.
Let me finish this out. Let me read 20. Likewise, also the cup after supper, saying, this cup is the New Testament in my blood, which is shed for you.
Yeah, and then the cup is the New Testament. Yeah, I know. But he said, do this in remembrance of you, right?
Right.
Do this in remembrance of me.
On the Passover.
Yeah, but see, when is the Passover? Well, no, it don't eat, brother. You misunderstand. Well, before you start talking, let's read something. Let's go to Numbers. Let's go to Numbers 9. See, sometimes you talking to people, have your Bible with you. You cut all the foolishness off.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
It ain't your opinion no more.
Yeah, you ain't just talking now. And you pull out, man, why you gotta have that? I said, because you.
They don't like to even see it come out like
I said, because Satan's behind you talking. And Satan know the book. Numbers. Chapter 9.
Verse 1.
Verse 1. Go ahead, my brother.
And the Lord spoke unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai.
Yes, sir.
In the first month of the second year, after they were come out of the land of Egypt.
Yes, sir.
Saying, let the children of Israel also keep the Passover.
Hold up. When though?
It is appointed season.
Hold up. Every Sunday.
No.
Once a month.
It is appointed season.
2-3 times a year. See how we doing? With this communion here. We doing this. We here, take this bread. Here,
Take the crop.
See, that's why I get my teaching from the priest. Exodus 19. Go back to Exodus 19 and read who he get a priest. Who did he get a priesthood to? But keep reading. We had 2.
We had 3 now.
3. Go ahead, bro.
In the 14th day of this month.
See, that's exactly when to do it. But keep reading.
At evening, you shall keep it in its appointed season.
There it is again. Keep reading.
According to all the rites of it, and according to all the ceremonies thereof, shall you keep it.
That's it. That's what I want you to do. Remember my birth, because you know what? And you can go a little bit farther in the book where it tell you. So don't celebrate your birth. Your death. He said your death. Look, cherish your death more so you cherish your birth. Let's go into Ecclesiastes and see. We walking it down. That's all. It's a little walking.
Let's stroll.
Yeah, down memory lane. See, this right here. This is on the other side of the land. Before we came over here, and then when they took the yoke off our neck, we were destroyed. See, the yoke wasn't gonna come off until it happened. Now you cut the noose on. It grieves me to cut the noose on now. Because I know what I'm gonna see.
Yeah. That's their main objection. They want to show you that.
Look, when I cut the news on, I don't know about you. I said, we didn't messed up again. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know. Go ahead, you go ahead and read it. It's a one hitter quilt.
Just
Go ahead.
one line.
That's it. One line.
Ecclesiastes.
Yeah.
Chapter 7,
Yes, sir.
verse 1.
Yes, sir.
A good name is better than precious ointment.
Hey, good night, bro Corey, man. You know what? That's a good brother, man.
Oh, yeah.
Look,
And the
now
day-
hold on before you go. Now, say God forbid you pass or something. All your family got a good name for you. At your funeral.
Oh, yeah, that's
You know
a
what
good
I'm saying?
thing.
Mighty good, man.
That,
Good brother.
That cussing you out while you going
Or
in the ground.
what if you was old, low down sleaze and
Oh,
wasn't keeping no commandments, stealing and robbing? Man, that's over there. You turn your back against him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a good name though. But now we talking about the funeral. We see it all the time on the
Yeah,
funeral.
for sure.
Imagine with the funeral. Just put your funeral eyes on right now and read that slow. We're at the funeral now. But read it.
A good name is better than precious ointment,
Yeah.
and the day of death than the day of one's birth.
You did establish all that goodwill. They don't have nothing good to say about you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
All these.
That what you
people
living
get
for?
life.
But see, if you ain't keeping no laws, statutes, commandments, what they gonna say about you? Right?
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? Let's go ahead and attack this elephant in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Because, man, then the wise men gave gifts.
They did.
You know, the people first came to me with that. I said, yeah, you're right. You got a point. I said, well, I wonder why did they do that, though?
Mm-hmm.
Why did the wise men go against
The culture.
the culture? Because we wasn't celebrating birthdays. I can't read nowhere else where they were celebrating birthdays and giving gifts of. Right?
Right? Okay, he said he only celebrated as when he weaned or something like that. The fact that
Yeah,
he
well,
was
wait, that was a milestone, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, because after he was weaned, you know,
Ready
but
for
now the death rate was so high among babies. Once you were weaned, 5, 6, 7 years old, or whatever, that was a celebration. But at the birth, I can't read nowhere when they were celebrating. They was giving gifts to somebody.
Right.
Oh, you know what? King David was born today. Let's get all this go. No, I can't read it nowhere unless somebody can
Show it to you.
show it to me. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to Matthew. Let's address the elephant in the room, bro. The wise men. But the wise men gave gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the funny part about it. He could have been 2 years old when that happened. We don't know when that happened. It didn't happen on the day he was born because the shepherds, that's the documentation, the shepherds showed up
Mm-hmm.
empty-handed and gave all the glory to the Most High.
All praise.
Empty-handed now.
Yeah. Didn't say left nothing.
They didn't say what Mary and Joseph, man, you ain't got nothing. What's up? What you got? You know, it's just all that you got to do, man. We got to get out of all
I
this
ain't even
foolishness.
think about it like that.
You know what I'm saying? We got to get out of this foolishness, man.
So the shepherds them didn't show up and start singing happy birthday. to
Nah, they didn't say happy birthday. They weren't blowing no candles out. They wasn't, you know.
you. Yeah.
You know how they handle things. You know,
Yeah, little cones on the head and stuff.
they didn't have none of that.
They had the cake though, right?
The cake.
Yeah. They had.
I
like cake.
how far we have fallen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
We inherited lies, man.
Man, these lies keep on, and them look, the lies run downhill. You know what I'm saying? And guess what?
Perpetrate man.
That ball get bigger and bigger. Because
Mm-hmm.
you 2020, now we on shutdown mode now. Oh, doing Christmas though.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? This the most wickedest day of the year. This the most this the day most folk commit suicide. I had some heathen, well, I ain't gonna say heathen, the other nations tell me,
What they tell you?
but Charles, I'm just so depressed. I said, what's wrong, brother? You know what I'm saying? I know the spirit behind it talking.
Dang.
Man, I'm so depressed, man. This is my first Christmas. I just looked at it. Spending time by myself. So, trying to cheer him up, I said, hey, bro, we brothers, ain't it? I said, we see each other more than we see our family. I see you 9-10 hours a day.
Mm-hmm. Working with him.
I know that he come down there. I can tell he be saying he come down there. And hey, you know the funny part about it? Most of them on that medication. On them, what they call it,
Depressants.
They on that stuff. One day I said, what's wrong, man? Man, they adjusted my medication. I said, I knew you were kind of down today. I said, come holler at me when you get a chance. Oh, okay. He come down there. He don't be needing my help. Hey, Charles, I need your take on. Show me how to do this right here. I walked down there. I was like, what's up? I said, oh, man, you could have done that. Yeah, I know. I just wanted your take on it. What's up with you? Yeah, you want to talk. You know what I'm saying?
Companionship.
Yeah.
Missing his people.
Yeah.
Boy.
Now these other nations now.
Sad around Christmas time.
Yeah. And then the one not sad, they say, hey, Charles, before you leave, happy Merry Christmas to you, man. I just look at him. I don't want to just,
Man, I'm so sick of
I don't want to just, you have to be wise as a servant too, I don't want, because, man, when I first got into the truth, let somebody say something to me about that. I'm finna give it to them.
Mm-hmm. All the reasons why I do not
Still let
celebrate
them
Father's Day.
I still let them have it.
Yeah, but I know I try to pick my spots now. I don't want them to escort me out. I don't want them to escort me out the door,
Mm-hmm. But I got to let them know.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like somebody texted me earlier with their folly, and of course I slid to the side and deleted it. So I guess they got the message. That's the only one I'm talking about in a couple of years now.
Yeah.
Somebody slid one in. I said, but they must have been mistaken.
Yeah, that was accident. It had been an accident. Mm-hmm. They know me. They know I'm set apart. Yeah, but everybody know me. They know you that light on the hill. Mm-hmm. Like TJ said, y'all forehead is shine. That's that light, Oh, that was it. No, he was just making a little joke. I was just kind of making it out of it too. Oh, praise. They see that light shine. Yes, sir. Don't go over there. Don't go there. But see that light shine, check it out. That light shine, right? But that light, sometimes that light, they don't want that light shine though. Mm-hmm. They don't want it to shine. It's gonna shine though. Mm-hmm. You can't put the light out. Nope. Because you didn't get it. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Now, look, let's get to the elephant in the room though. The wise man. You know what I'm saying? Because see, this is the last nail in the coffin. Because, a lot of countries, like, we still doing birthdays and stuff, when, giving gifts, this and that. The wise man did it. Mm-hmm. I can do it. Mm-hmm. Well, let's see. Let's see who were the wise men. My brother. Come on, read.
All right, let's get it.
We're in Matthew 2, right?
Matthew chapter 2.
Pick it up at 1.
Verse 1, and it reads, Now, when Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, in the days of Herod the king, yes, sir. Behold, there came wise men from the east.
Hold up. From the east?
Yeah, it says they came from the east.
Oh, so they weren't right there. They wasn't what our forefathers were.
No, they came.
They came from the east. Mm-hmm. Okay, keep reading. We had to slow down and read that. That's all. But go ahead, keep reading, my brother.
There came wise men from the east to Jerusalem, saying, Where is he that's born king of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east, and are come to worship him.
But check this out. So they was into astrology,
reading of the stars.
So they up there observing the heavens now.
Oh yeah.
That's something else he told us not to do. Israel now.
You're right.
That's right too. Coming from the east, not the wise men up there stargazing now. Mm-hmm. But guess what? He gonna use you to do his will. I don't care who it is, what nation it is.
Yeah, no matter who it
The
is.
everything had to line up.
Mhm.
So they were doing some. How come he didn't use Israel to do that? Well, hold on. It might be Israel. I'm talking too soon now. But we're going to address the wise men. Now, after we read this, if you still celebrate birthdays, that's between you and the Most High. Got nothing to do with it. It ain't about me. Don't get mad at Bro Charles.
Can't get mad when it's written. The people from the
You
east
take it up with the Most High.
came to worship the King of the Jews that was born.
But let's keep reading, my brother.
When Herod the king had heard these things, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him.
Hold up. See, when Herod, when he troubled the air, see, this individual here, he relished in doing some killing in it. So when Herod was troubled, everybody was troubled. Because it said, when Herod the king heard these things, he was troubled. And all Jerusalem with him. Everybody was on the edge now. Have you ever had a manager, you know he was crazy?
Anybody finna get fired.
He coming out, you had to be on your P's and Q's. Oh, so-and-so him.
Unfortunately.
Hey, check this out. I be out sometime, right? And I see these firefighters out there sometime, right? I say, hey, brother, you know, one of my church members, man, used to work. He was just retired. What's his name? Warden Parker. What's wrong? I think Warden was like that. You want to come in mad, everybody was on his. Because he got this kind of stern face, you know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He kind of, you know, he'll look.
About the business.
Yeah. I got a feeling. Oh, yeah, no. Look. But keep reading, bro. I ain't mean to put your beard out there like that, boy. Come on, keep reading.
Yeah, see, now you didn't threw me all off.
Yeah. Because I'm talking and I didn't fell off. I tell you what, look.
Verse
pick
4.
it up at 4. Yeah, pick it up at 4.
And when he had gathered all the chief priests and the scribes of the people together,
Yes, sir.
he demanded of them where Christ should be born.
So he didn't ask politely, did he?
Now he demanded.
That's what I'm talking about. But come on.
And they said unto him, in Bethlehem of Judea, for thus it is written by the prophet.
Everything had to line up. But guess what they tell us? Man, don't worry about the Old Testament. We're in the New Testament now.
Right. It's done away with.
But it was written by the prophets, though. So how do I know how would I know? If they telling me not to read the Old Testament, how would I know what the prophets was talking about if I don't go there? Man, these folk crazy. Come on, keep reading. Pick it up at 6.
Teacher can tell you.
Pick it up at 6.
And thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judea, art not the least among the princes of Judea. For out of thee shall come a governor,
Yes, sir.
that shall rule
Yes, sir.
and be shepherd of my people, Israel.
It shall rule my people Israel. Okay, go ahead. Keep reading.
Then Herod, when he had privily called the wise men,
he privately called the wise man.
He inquired of them diligently.
Yeah.
What time the star appeared.
Now see, he addressed the wise men a little bit different. See, he demanded his people. But he had to, since the wise man wasn't from Jerusalem,
there, yeah.
they weren't from Jerusalem. So he had to do some trickery on them. Because he didn't govern them. So he had to use some trickery with them.
Oh, that's what privilege or privately.
Yeah, privately, yeah. Had privately called the wise men. But come on, keep reading. We at 8-9.
Yep. And he sent them to Bethlehem and said, go and search diligently for the young child.
Hold up. The young child.
Yeah, the young child.
I thought not all the movies I saw, the wise men showed they was a baby. Now it's saying young child. I'm pretty sure it's gonna say baby again, though. This gotta be a misprint.
A typo.
Gotta be. But keep reading. Let me see if they're gonna.
Because even when you see the nativity scene, he a baby in the manger getting
that's how I grew up on that. The wise men, when they opened them chests up, the baby was sitting there.
Yep.
And I know that got to be false because when the shepherds showed up, they showed him in the hand. That's who showed up at his birth. But keep reading.
And when you have found him, bring me word again that I may come and worship him also.
See, that's what the other nations are doing. See, the shepherds worship the Most High. Herod talking about, I want to worship the baby also. So if he say also, who else gonna be worshiping the baby?
Right.
The wise
The
men.
wise men.
But come on, keep reading.
When they heard the king, they departed, and lo, the star which they saw in the east went before them, till it came and stood over where the young child was. When they saw the star, they rejoiced with exceedingly great joy. And when they came into the house, they saw the young child with Mary, his mother, and fell down and worshipped him.
See, hold up. See that? You get that?
Mm-hmm.
See, our people didn't do that. The other nations. But it tell us we supposed to be the forerunners. And the other nations supposed to fall in with us.
Right.
But all this was supposed to be lined up. But he used the other nations to do it though. The wise men, the astrologers, the heaven
People
watchers.
from the east.
Yeah, the heaven watchers, the Chaldeans. Oh, I didn't went too far. Keep reading.
Verse 10. And when they had saw the star, they rejoiced with exceedingly great joy. And when they were coming to the house, they saw the young child with Mary, his mother, and fell down and worshipped him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented it unto him gifts, gold and frankincense and myrrh. And being warned of God in a dream that they should not return to Herod, they departed into their own country another way. And when they departed, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream, saying, Arise and take the young child and his mother and flee into Egypt, and be thou there until I bring thee word. For Herod will still seek the young child to destroy him.
Go ahead now.
14.
Okay, go ahead.
When he arose, he took the young child and his mother by night and departed into Egypt.
Yes, sir.
And was there until the death of Herod.
Yes, sir.
That it might be fulfilled which was spoken of the Lord by the prophets, saying, Out of Egypt have I called my son. Then Herod, when he saw that he was mocked of the wise men.
What happened? What happened when, see, Herod, like I said, when Herod was upset.
Yeah, all Jerusalem.
Everybody. So now Herod hot now. Man, I can see that steam. Because see, he don't want that new, because the prophecy was a new king of the Jews. I'm the king of the Jews.
Oh, yeah.
I'm running things. How you going to be the new king? So he said, okay, you want to do it like that, huh? Something going to have to happen then. What did he say was going to have to happen after he got mocked by the wise men?
He was exceedingly wroth
Yes,
and
sir.
sent forth and slew all the male children that were in Bethlehem and in all the coast thereof, from 2 years old and under, according to the time which he had diligently inquired of the wise men.
So Yeshua, he was the only last from 0 to 2. He was the only one in that generation.
Yeah. Out of
In that
Bethlehem.
region.
Yep.
Because Herod, once he put his snap on something, it's gonna happen.
Man, it's terrible.
So that ain't, but the wise
So
men.
he just went out killing babies.
Yeah. But see, the wise men was Israel. The Chaldeans.
Yeah, because they was gone. They went back to their own country.
Yeah.
Another way, right?
Well, let's go to the prophets. And you're gonna touch on some of the wise men in the book of Daniel. If you don't mind, my brother. Just a little precept.
All right.
Just touching on. You know.
We're going to go to the book of Daniel.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the prophets. You know, like with in Matthew, see, it was written in the prophets. You know what I'm saying? We got to go there. Now, if you don't believe in the Old Testament, you know, we'll cut the video off now.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you know, this might not be suited for some
You know
people
what I'm
that
saying?
don't
Yeah.
believe in it.
Yeah, it might not be suited for, you know how the little caption come up.
Right.
If you got in the church number 12. If you got anybody that don't believe in the Old Testament, cut the video
Parental
off.
advisory.
Yeah. No, don't cut it off. Just try to bear it. Just try to eat some. You know what I'm saying? Cause see, you got three types of people.
As they say, bear with me, right?
You got three types of people. I told a guy that today. I mean, not today, but a couple of days ago. I said, you got three individuals you're dealing with. You got people that believe in the Old Testament, right? That don't believe in Yeshua HaMashiach.
Yep.
You got people believe in the New Testament that don't believe in the prophets.
Mm-hmm. Or the laws.
Now, the third group of people, they believe what thus say the Lord. They believe what the book say.
Lo, I come
From-
in the whole volume.
From beginning to end. Now, whatever come between the beginning and the end, that's what I believe in. And guess what? The Apocrypha was in the beginning, was in the end. I mean, in the middle.
Yeah, it was in there.
Well, it wasn't divine. It didn't come through. Who they took it out? I said, who took it out? Now it makes sense. Because we weren't keeping no laws, statutes, commandments, no way. That was part of the punishment. You ain't doing nothing with it, no way. But guess what? Since we starting to wake up now,
It's being revealed.
in the last days, knowledge started to increase now. He started to reveal all the books he took away from us. Right? We started to get the knowledge of the truth now. We seeing what our forefathers went through in the middle passage. Right? So now, when I read the Old Testament, and now when I leapfrog all the way to the New Testament, so I wonder why they acting like that. But if you put that middle passage in there, oh, that's why they acting like that. Now,
They know about
Paul calling folks Gentiles,
Mm-hmm.
and we thinking they talking about the friendly neighborhood white man, right?
Yeah.
And they really talking about Israel and acting like Gentiles.
Mm-hmm. There's already been scattered.
And when you tell people that I just can't accept it, brother. I say, well, hey, take it up with the Most High. Where we at now? I'm talking too much now.
All right.
We finished. We at Daniel, right?
Yeah, we're at
Yeah,
Daniel.
we got to go to the old. Let's go to Daniel.
Daniel chapter 2.
I should have been there, bro.
Verse
I
10.
was talking. I apologize. See, you're gonna have to, Now,
I mean, you be bringing your stuff out, man.
see, brother Ward, he'll stop. I know him. All right, we're gonna go to Daniel 2, right?
Yep.
Pick it up at 10.
Yep.
We gonna touch on some wise things. And then look, check this out. Daniel, they almost got caught up too. Because of them. Right?
Man.
But come on, pick it up at 10, my brother.
Daniel chapter 2, verse 10, and it reads, the Chaldeans answered before the king and said, there is not a man upon earth that can show the king's matter. Therefore, there is no king, lord, nor ruler that acts such things at any magician or astrologer or Chaldean.
Yes, sir.
And it is a rare thing that the king require, and that there is none other than that can show it before the king except the gods, whose dwelling is not with flesh. For this cause, the king was angry and very furious and commanded to destroy all the wise men of Babylon.
Oh, hold up. All the wise men of Babylon.
Mhm.
Oh,
The astrologers.
yeah, the magicians.
Yeah.
He hot with them. See, the astrologers, that's letting you know about the wise men that was following their star. But we gonna read about that in Jeremiah when he told out. Look, we gonna go somewhere to let you know the wise men wasn't our people, because they would have went against what Jeremiah 10 said. What they gonna do is line it up and read it slow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they whole behavior.
That's why it was so easy for them to open the 3 chests up
and worship
and pull them gifts out. And then not only that, they worship the baby.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? The shepherds showed up empty-handed and gave all the praise to the Most High. Israel. Where we at, brother?
We at verse 13.
Go ahead.
And the decree went forth that the wise men should be slain.
Yes, sir.
And they sought Daniel.
Yes, sir. They sought Daniel.
Yep.
Now look, the wise men, I got to go to Israel now. But this is, you know what I'm saying? But go ahead, keep reading.
And they sought Daniel and his followers to be slain.
Yes, sir.
Then Daniel answered with counsel and wisdom to Arioch, the captain of the guards, of the king's guard, which was gone forth to slay the wise men of Babylon.
Yes, sir.
He answered and said, Arioch, the king's captain,
yes, sir.
Why is the decree so hasty from the king?
Yes, sir.
Then Arioch made the thing known to Daniel. Then Daniel went in and desired of the king that he would give him time and that he would show the king the interpretation.
Now Israel had to go and intercede, right?
Tell him cool down.
He said, hey, King, hold up, King, hold up, calm down. You know, I know they don't know what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I know they wise. I know they magicians. I know they astrologers. They heaven watchers.
Mm-hmm. But
I said, but hey, but this what we talking about right here. This is the interpretation. But go ahead, keep reading.
Then Daniel went to his house, and he made the thing known to Hananiah. How you pronounce that? Mishael,
and Azariah.
Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah.
Yes, sir.
His companions.
Yes, sir.
That they would desire mercies of the God of heaven.
Yes, sir.
Concerning this secret.
Yes, sir.
That Daniel and his fellows should not perish with the rest of the wise men of Babylon.
Trying to get me caught up too. But you notice what? Daniel, look, check it out. That Daniel and his fellows should not perish with the rest of the wise men. Mm-hmm. So don't get it twisted. Mm-hmm. Don't think Daniel was considered a wise man now. We just walking it down.
Nor a magician.
Nor astrologers.
Nope.
But keep reading.
Then was the secret revealed unto Daniel in a night vision.
Yes, sir.
Then Daniel blessed the God of heaven.
Oh, who did he bless?
The God of heaven.
Go ahead.
Daniel answered and said, Blessed be the name of Yah forever and ever.
Yes, sir.
For wisdom and might are his.
Yes, sir.
And he changes the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings.
Yes, sir.
He giveth wisdom unto the wise.
That's what I'm praying.
And knowledge to them that know understand.
Yes, sir.
He revealeth the deep and secret things.
Yes, sir.
He knoweth what is in the darkness, and the light dwelleth with him.
Yes, sir.
And I thank thee and praise thee, O thou God of my father.
Yes, sir.
Who have given me wisdom and might, and has made known unto me now what we desire of thee. For thou hast now made known unto us the king's mouth.
Yes, sir.
All praise.
See, when you find these laws, statutes, commandments, right, and you doing what you're supposed to be doing, he'll reveal stuff to you. You know what I'm saying? He'll open doors for you.
All praise.
But what if we doing this right here? What if we doing something else? So let's go to Matthew 15. See, we caught up in doing something else. Though. We caught up. Because like I said, I got great heaviness and continual sorrow.
Continual sorrow.
Continue. Our people I walk outside, my neighbor got reindeers in the yard. Look just like me now. I mean, he said, man, woo! He get excited.
Oh yeah.
He's, oh man, my lights then went out on the reindeer. I decided to go by there with the scissors to cut the wire.
Man.
But he got cameras though. You know what I'm saying? He would have saw. If he hadn't had them cameras, I think I would have clipped the
I
wire.
don't know. I sure been tempted to
I
ride by
don't-
with a couple pellet guns and just.
You know, now I can understand that I was among the other nations. In a nice way, you know. The other nations. They got, you know, like the wise men, when they showed up with the gifts. You can expect them out of them.
Mm-hmm.
But-
Don't know no
But now them gifts, now it was a spiritual significance in them gifts. Now all that had to happen. He just used other nations to do it because he know we didn't deal with it.
Right.
We didn't roll like that. So I'm gonna use somebody else to do that. I know I already told you what not to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he laid it out.
Yeah, he laid it out. Matthew 15, my brother.
Matthew chapter 15.
Hold on, let me go ahead and read. I'm still trying to go ahead and read.
All right.
You
Matthew
gotta be
15,
smooth. Go ahead.
verse 9.
Mhm.
But in vain they do worship me.
It's this is all about the season, all about Jesus' birthday,
All about it.
all about it.
Jingle bell.
Jingle bell, fa la 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 la.
Santa Claus in the chimney.
But man, come and read that again. But in vain.
But in vain they do worship me,
Yeah.
teaching for doctrines the commandments of men.
See, you can't read where he was born on the 25th nowhere in this book.
I thought you was finna show me where I could read that December 25th.
Man, I would have to close this book and get me a piece of paper and write it in myself. You know, that's the only way. That's the only way we're gonna be able to read that.
Yeah, I sure thought
You know
was
what I'm
gonna
saying?
take me to
Oh man, we just choose to do it
show
on
me
that
somewhere in
day.
here where it say
You know what I'm saying?
December.
We just choose, you know, I know we know he wasn't born on the 25th, bro. We just choose to do it on that day. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, but check this out. Let's go into Isaiah. We gonna see. This inspired me to some of my title right here. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And you know, man, I could take, see, I done had one guy tell me, hey man, see the Satan might have made it wanted it bad, but we done made it good.
Mm.
I done heard somebody told me that before.
Mhm.
Well, let's see what the book say. Now,
It
going
used to
to-
be bad.
we
but
going to
then
the
it's
old
good.
again now.
Censor.
We going to our forefathers now.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So let's go to Isaiah 5. This is one hill. Verse
Isaiah
20.
5, verse 20, and it reads,
Make it thought.
woe unto them that call evil good
Yes, sir.
and good evil,
Yes, sir.
that put darkness for light
Yes, sir.
and light for darkness,
Yes, sir.
that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
How can you
Mm.
change any one of them? That's just like if you got a light on the hill, right? How you gonna put that light out? And the Lord lit it.
Or
How you gonna make some evil into good?
yeah.
Well, you know, Santa Claus. You cut the news on, they got the Santa Claus up there on the monitor. He coming. He got the reindeer. I remember I was eating it up, the trap. The December trap.
Mhm.
Ooh, yeah, that was my favorite.
Now you gotta work all that
I
overtime.
used to catch the news just
Now-
for that.
Now you gotta work all that overtime and stuff because your children want some gifts.
And then want to thank the white man with the white
And
man.
don't get into a situation where you don't have the money. Now you're finna go rob somebody,
Mm-mm.
take what they get. So your children will be happy.
And they ain't even gonna thank you for the gifts though.
No. They gonna
Thanks,
crack
Santa.
your, they didn't, look, you know what? I was noticing a couple of weeks ago, it was over 100 vehicles that got broken into in one day. It didn't dawn on me that We leading up to Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Now people trying to get, they scrambling trying to get this money.
Mhm.
A lot of people ain't working during COVID.
That's what I'm saying. So the children they didn't lie. They look. We've been living a lie all these years. Now the children they waiting on something now.
Expecting.
How you gonna explain not having December 25th? You've been telling Santa Claus been coming all this time.
Right.
He ain't showed up now.
And you got that bag full of magical gifts.
Mhm.
My brother, I want to ask a question. Who made evil good?
Hey.
We're gonna look at a little video, because we're gonna take this video out. Check this out. Now, I purposely, I could explain it, but guess what? Guess what I noticed about Israel?
They need to hear it from somebody else.
You're not gonna listen to the children of the slave.
Hey, 'cause you-
I'm gonna have to let the other nation tell you. You will listen to them. You will take their stuff at value. I tell you something, oh man, you just caught up. You just, that's your belief. Let's see what the Gentiles, the heathens of other nations say about Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
We ready? We ready?
You ready for that, my bro?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
We don't own no copyrights to this video.
No copyright. He already typed it in, bro. He quick on the draw. Your wife putting them verses.
Says we have friends who do not celebrate
She doing
Christmas
good.
because they say December 25th is really a pagan holiday. While I agree that Jesus may not have been born on December 25th, he certainly was born as described in the Bible. How do I respond to them?
Well, in a sense, tell them they're right. You see, the winter solstice a couple of days later was the shortest day of the year, and the pagans had something called Saturnalia, and it was a time of lawlessness because all the laws were suspended, and people, a bunch of singers actually wandered the streets naked singing, and then they had orgies, sexual orgies. It was a mass thing. Well, when the Catholic Church came along in Italy, the Romans and others didn't want to give up their holidays, so they said, okay, we'll Christianize it. And so they said, okay, we'll say the birth of Jesus was the 25th of December. And then there was a monk who began to add it up. You see, if you read in Luke, it says there's a census taken when Quirinius was governor and so forth and so on. And they could take those leaders and figure the exact time dating from the foundation of Rome. And that's when the dates were established. And so they get pretty close to the date. But to say it's the 25th, shepherds were out abiding in the field. It gets a little cold at night. I mean, were they out there in the middle of winter? I don't know. I've been out there on the shepherd's field on Christmas Eve. It's very nice. But it's cold. And nevertheless, I mean, what was going on? So all this business about mistletoe, pagan. Christmas trees, pagan. Giving out gifts, pagan. Every bit of it is pagan.
Christmas and Easter, 2 days esteemed above most others, and are observed by nearly 1/3 of the human population. Millions of believers worldwide celebrate these holidays to honor the birth, death, and resurrection of the Messiah. These festivals take many cultural forms and shapes around the world. But would you be alarmed to discover that these two seemingly innocent holidays are historically rooted in ancient occult practices which can be traced back to Babylon? Babylonian sun god worship has evolved throughout the centuries and has branched out into several major religions. Many professing believers have also adopted several of these pagan customs unaware. Even today, all throughout Catholicism and daughter denominations, there are still dozens of popular monuments and symbols that were at one time dedicated to various sun gods. What became this very same organization also instituted Christmas and Easter. Secular and Christian scholars alike all record that the Christmas tree, wreaths, boughs of holly, and mistletoe were all objects used in pagan sun god fertility rites. This, of course, begs the question, what are they doing in the homes of believers today? Discover how Mithra, and the Norse Odin evolved into the imaginary saint we know today as Nicholas, and how he became the key figure in the celebration of Christmas. In ancient folklore, St. Nicholas was accompanied by a dark counterpart known as the Krampus and had a striking resemblance to other false deities. The Easter Bunny and the dyeing of Easter eggs are also symbols of fertility connected to Ishtar, biblically referenced as the Queen of Heaven. Long before the birth of our Messiah, December 25th was a day used to celebrate the rebirth of the sun god. All of this and more has all been justified by man for hundreds of years. But when was the last time we considered what our Creator had to say regarding all of this? Do we care? Should we care? We reveal an opportunity and faith-centered challenge to worship and practice the faith as He stated He desires for all His people, not according to us, not according to men, but instead according to His way, according to His word.
See that? I had to
Who
let
says we have
another nation tell you that, because you wouldn't have heard it from me. This custom been passed down from Nimrod. The Egyptians picked it up. Nimrod, the Babylonian. Egyptians picked it up. The Greeks and the Romans picked it up from them. Fast forward across the Atlantic Ocean, 2020, we doing it now.
And it makes sense when you look at all the Roman influence,
Yeah,
Catholicism,
Yeah.
Catholic influence we
Yeah.
got on the country.
we here now. And you try to show people and slow it down. Say, well, the Christmas tree, I just like the way it smells. I didn't heard it all. Well, what the book say about the Christmas tree?
Man.
Let's go to Jeremiah and see what the book say. Now look, I know my wife, she's gonna get mad at me, but I every time I gotta say it. I remember like it was yesterday. We was at Sam's, right? Sam's Wholesale. And we was in line. And I was like, we was fairly new. We start, how you wake up in the morning, you just waking up, still sleeping, bumping into stuff. We were doing that. Still doing it a little bit. But we were really new. I said, let me read something to you. I think this point toward the Christmas tree. Right? I don't know about that. I said, no, let me read something. I'm in line now. It was around November. Christmas trees everywhere. People behind that line. And my wife said, I get loud sometimes. Sometimes you too loud. I said, yeah, you right. You know what I'm saying? You right. I said, but let me read something to you, because this is unbelievable here. I read it loud too. Folks looking at me. You saw the folks looking at me. I mean, don't get mad at me. I'm just reading this. I didn't write this.
They might say, Brother Charles, you wrote that in there.
But have I become your enemy because I tell you the truth? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that be the case though.
Truth hard to hear.
I done heard
angry.
I done heard that somewhere before. You know what I'm saying? Jeremiah 10. 1 through 5.
10.
1 through 5, my brother. Get into it, my brother.
All right. Jeremiah 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you.
Yes, sir.
O house of Israel.
Now that's who he talking to Israel. He telling Israel, he finna get Israel some instructions, right? What not to do. He said because the other nations were doing this. They was musicians and astrologers and stuff.
But I thought they were for everybody.
No, I said, oh, house of Israel.
Oh, okay.
We reading this, ain't it?
Yeah.
But pick it up there too.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
See, they say heathen. See, there you go with that word heathen again. They're just a nation of people, that's all. Because they were doing everything. They were doing going back to Nimrod now.
Yeah.
In Babylon.
Traditions of men.
The Egyptians was doing it too. The Greeks doing it. And the Romans are doing it. But guess what? He told Israel, don't do this right here.
Yeah.
But keep reading.
And be not dismayed at the signs of the heavens.
No, you can't be running around no like astrologers. Look at the sky. Don't let no eclipse happen. They go get the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
They still the date on it.
Mm-hmm.
You got your glasses yet? For what?
Get their telescope for the comet.
You know, like a couple of years ago, the total eclipse. Man, they would say you couldn't buy no glasses.
Yeah. Yeah.
You couldn't order none on. You could go to Amazon and get none. You could. They was out.
Yeah, it was so popular. They was giving us an extra break at work to go outside.
And
and
work.
see
Ooh,
the
the eclipse coming. You gonna be there? I know. At that time,
Well, I ain't never been paid
Now
to go
see-
see the.
now see, at that time, now, see, now, when all that happened, now I'm waking up now. So I know some things we don't supposed to be doing. I said, no, I'm cool. Man, you ain't no go out. The boss said we can take off. We can take a break and just go see that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't need to do that. But keep reading.
Boy, I was so new. I just felt like the boss had gave me a whole nother present. I was like, what, another 15-minute break?
Man, I wasn't finna, if I was gonna do it, I wasn't finna go look at those sky watching, looking at the heavens.
No, I was just excited about the break.
Yeah, I know. Get up there too. Start from the top there too.
Thus saith the Lord,
Yes, sir.
learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Yeah.
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
Yes, sir.
For the customs of the people are vain.
A vine. We just read about that vine there.
Mhm.
But keep reading.
For one cutteth the tree out of a forest.
Hold up. You're gonna break it down now.
The work of hands of the workmen
Yes, sir.
with the axe.
With an axe.
They deck it with silver and with gold. And they fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not.
Now what that is, just stop right there. We just stop right there. My brother.
Oh yeah.
What is it? Just stop right there. Now what is that? What are they what description is that?
They sound like that tinsel, that gold and silver tinsel, with then you throw the ornaments
You
on it.
go with that. I'm not look. Now I'm not the conscious Israelite now. I'm pretty sure. You never know though. They might have a tree hide in the house. You know what I'm saying?
I doubt it.
No, but see, sometimes, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Sometimes, like say,
You can't be conscious in this room.
I
Like
know,
that,
but
and
what
you
if
wanna be
see,
conscious on your own right though?
what if you got some grown cheers living in your house? They might have a tree in their room somewhere. Hey, you never know.
I can't see that happening.
I
That's
can.
terrible, bro.
I can see it happen. Well, we at 4.
Yeah, we at 4.
No, we at 5 now. We at 5.
Verse 5.
Yes, sir.
They are upright as the palm tree,
Oh, he breaking it down. But what they do?
but speak not.
They can't talk to you. Now this the God. Now look. Now see. Now this the God. Now this the God. It's your God now.
That idol.
You idolize this thing. Ain't my God. Well, what the presence is? Under the tree. Okay. What you got to do to get the prayers from under the tree?
Had to bend
Just
down.
get them. How you get them though?
Had to stoop down and put them.
You bow down.
Yep.
You bow down. December the 25th.
Well, brother, I didn't bow down. I literally bent down. I just kind of crouched
Yeah.
a little bit.
Satan take it like he want. He take it like he can get it. All the thing he's saying, 12 o'clock midnight. All the stores closed. You can't go get nothing from nowhere. Everything shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Satan, I got one day for you to worship me. I'm going to take advantage of it. I don't care who you think you worshiping. I know who you worshiping though.
Mm-hmm.
But keep reading, my brother.
They must need be born.
They can't, you have to transport that
Yep,
tree.
you gotta carry it.
You gotta transport that tree. That tree can't move on its own.
Can't do nothing.
Now, why you worship some can't do nothing for themselves? Your God can't do nothing. If that tree was outside, a bird flew over and took a crap on it, you got to clean the crap off. You know what I'm saying? It can't even, look, that tree can't even do this right here. Look, and kick it off of it.
No shuttle.
You gotta go take something. Let me clean that off there.
Mm.
That's your God. But keep reading.
Because they cannot go, be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil.
They can't do evil.
Neither also is it in them to do good.
That's vain. You worship something vain. It can't do nothing for you.
That's terrible.
But guess what it's doing to the Most High? It's making it very wrong.
Yeah, because you idolizing something.
Cause he telling you don't do them traditions. You know what I'm saying? Let's go into the New Testament. Cause I know these New Testament Christians, they y'all been in the old too long now.
Hey, I got a little precept in there right there.
What you got, bro?
That Proverbs 3:31.
Well, let's go to it.
Proverbs 3. It's just one little hitter.
Yeah, let's go to it. Proverbs 3:31.
Mm-hmm. Proverbs 3:31. If you don't mind, my brother.
Oh man, hey, brother. Hey, I was hoping you gonna be on the camera.
No, I'm just on the side.
All
man.
praise.
Proverbs 3. And you said verse 21?
31.
Yes,
Verse 31. And it reads, envy thou not the oppressor, and choose
Okay.
none of his ways.
Ooh, that's like T Boogie said, they hit like stay up.
Yes, sir.
See, we look, who are our oppressor though? We've been in and out of slavery since day one.
But we free, bro.
Yeah, by name only. By name only. You know what I'm saying?
It's terrible, man.
It's like I said all the time, like 3-card money.
Mm-hmm.
You keep on picking the wrong spot. See, only thing you gotta do is read the book. He'll show you what he tell you what to pick, what to choose. He said, choose life and live. You don't have to choose. All this stuff we doing is vain, vanity. Get out of this iniquity. You know what I'm saying? Get out. Let's go in Colossians, my brother. Colossians. That was a good precept, bro.
Hallelujah.
They hit like still there.
Appreciate it.
I know T Boogie, don't get mad at me, man. I had to use. I like what you said. My brother. That's my beloved brother there. Colossians. You can read, don't be some kind of slow one, brother. You can read. When you there, go to it. There it is right there.
Well, it's a small book.
Colossians 2.
You need my book?
I can read.
Yeah, let me-
I can read. I can read it now.
Here you go. Go
You know
again.
what
All
I'm saying?
right. Colossians 2,
Verse 6.
verse 6. And
Yes,
it
sir.
reads, as ye have therefore received Christ, Jesus the Lord, so walk ye in him.
Yeah. Now what that mean? Now you doing all that worship with other gods.
Mm-hmm.
They said we be talking about Christ now. He was in the Old Testament too, though. He was the one we were dealing with. We weren't dealing with nobody else. Man, you just talking now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we gonna show you. We gonna show you who was dealing with who the prophet was dealing with. But you're a new Christian. If you're a New Testament Christian, you wouldn't know who he was dealing with in the Old Testament.
Yeah, because they don't read about it.
You go back what my pastor said. But you know what? I take that back. If you're a New Testament Christian, you should know he was dealing with the prophets in the Old Testament. Because we're gonna read about it. Where we at?
We at Colossians verse 7.
Yeah, go ahead, keep reading.
Rooted and built up in him, and established in the faith, as ye have been taught, abounding therein with thanksgiving.
Yes, sir.
Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit,
Yes, sir.
after the traditions of men,
Yes, sir.
after the rudiments of this world, and not after Christ.
We need to keep the Most High commandments, not the commandments of men. they can set up stuff. They can set up shop. Have you doing everything they want you to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We go along with it.
Yeah. We doing that right now.
We going along with it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back to the old. I know they didn't want to hear this. Let's go back to the old. Let's go to Deuteronomy. We gotta go to Deuteronomy.
Not the first five.
We gotta go. Moses said.
You can use that if you want to.
Who gave it to Moses though? Who gave this? Who was Moses dealing with? I didn't hear his name with the father. I said, really? Well, let's see then. Who was Moses dealing with? 4. Pick it up at 4.
Verse 1.
Verse 1, my brother.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 1, and it reads, Now therefore, hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes and unto the judgments which I teach you, for to do them.
Hold up. We just got to live by faith.
For to do them.
So we do have to do something.
That's what it say. For to do them.
So I don't need to be stealing and robbing folks.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's against the commandments.
Keep reading it.
For to do them, that you may live and go in and possess the land which the Lord the Lord your God give unto your father.
See, now, if we were doing what we supposed to be doing, we wouldn't be over here on the other side of the land talking right now. Ain't that's kind of that's a sobering reality. We supposed to be in our land doing what the Father telling us to do.
Instead,
They said, see, there you go, you saying Father. The Lord is our Father, and the Father is his Father. When I say the Father, I'm talking about the Lord now. How you gonna break the chain of command? Who is the head of every man?
Christ,
Who is the head of Christ?
God.
That's it. How you gonna leapfrog him and go right to the Father? Can't do it. But keep reading, my brother. We are 2. Go ahead.
You shall not add unto the word which I command you.
Yes, sir.
Neither shall you diminish aught from it.
Yeah.
That you may keep the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you.
Yes, sir.
Your eyes have seen what the Lord did because of
Baal Peor.
Baal Peor.
Now that's Baal worship now. Now you dealing in now you dealing with Satan the devil. But he did something to them folks. See, Christmas go all the way back to Nimrod.
And Semiramis and all
Nimrod was Satan's #1 boy. His customs was passed down to the Egyptians. The Greeks and Romans picked it up. What they got to do with us? They might not be Europeans. They came over here and established all this stuff over here.
Made the laws, the policies.
And guess what? They brought their customs with them.
You better believe.
Now we doing, instead of them doing, following us
Right. Into righteousness.
into righteousness, we follow them
Into folly.
into destruction. Keep reading. Where we at?
We had 4.
Now
Now
we're in the
3.
middle. Pick it up from 3 again.
Your
Stop picking up
eyes
3.
have seen what the Lord did because of Baal Peor. For all the men that follow Baal Peor, the Lord thy God have destroyed them from among you.
Woo! Keep reading.
But ye that did cleave unto the Lord your God are alive, every one of you,
Yes, sir.
this day.
Yes, sir. Keep reading.
Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments,
Yes, sir.
even as the Lord my God commanded me,
Yes, sir.
that you should do so in the land whether ye go to possess it.
Yes, sir. Keep reading. This is get good now.
Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom
Your
and
wisdom.
your
But check
understanding.
this out. You if you doing these commandments, you gonna be wise in the eyes of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? People gonna look at you like, see, the thing about it, you can talk all you want to. But the minute you do something outside the commandments, you're gonna lose your credibility. People gonna be watching you. You saw that brother drop that $100 bill behind you. You didn't walk on there and put your foot on it.
Slid it to the side. Let me get that.
But guess what? Now you got somebody from another nation over there looking. You don't even know he's watching you. Man, I knew that brother before. Now you didn't lost your credibility. Now they ain't looking at you as wise now. But keep reading, my brother. Ain't it?
It says, and your understanding in the sight of the nation.
See what I'm about?
Right
the
there.
other nations watching you.
Right there. Always.
But keep reading.
Which shall hear all these statutes and say,
What they gonna say?
Surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
Instead of cutting the news on with a box of popcorn,
looking for entertainment.
6 people got shot last night. 3 got killed. Right.
Gas station got shot up.
3 got critically injured. Somebody ran over a dog, hit and run. We didn't get no license plate. Windows were tinted, but the music was loud.
Know who that is?
Yeah, and it looked like they had 24-inch rims on this car. Who was that?
Boy.
They got a box of popcorn. It's like an open show. It's like a movie. They looking at us for the wrong reasons now. Where we at, my brother?
We're at verse 7 now. For what nation is there so great, who have God?
Now go ahead and read. Go and read that 7 since you already started.
For what nation is there so great, who have God so nigh unto them, as the Lord our God is in all things that we call upon him for?
Hallelujah. Okay, let's go to. Now we supposed to be blessed on. We supposed to have all them blessings on. Other nations supposed to be looking at us like, man.
Talking about our wisdom and
But
our
what
understanding.
kind of blessing is supposed to be
Not that walk
upon us as a nation? What we supposed to be blessed with now? You know what I'm saying? For doing, for following his law, statutes, commandments. What's other words? Have anybody tell us what's in it for me? If I do all this, what's in it for me? You know what I'm saying? Let's go to Deuteronomy 28. Pick it up at verse 1 and see what's supposed to be in it for us. Supposed to be. Since we over here in Memphis not talking, evidently it ain't it. We didn't get it.
Evidently, we ain't do something.
And then I had to go to the mortgage company, and the people that own bank don't look nothing like me. We didn't get it. When I go to the grocery store and try to go get something to eat, the people that own the stores don't look like me. We didn't get it. Everything I need, clothes, everything, I have to go to somebody that look different from me. Because we didn't do this right here. Pick it up and read it. Verse
Let them
1.
tell you we supposed to automatically get this.
Verse
Oh,
1.
it's an if.
Pick it up at
1,
1, my brother.
And it shall come to pass,
Yes, sir.
if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Yes, sir.
And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee. And if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If we supposed to be blessed, we supposed to have so many blessings that we just can't. We We can't take no more. Say, hey, man, I can't take this. My neighbor here, take this.
Mm-hmm. Cup runneth over.
But who was Moses dealing with, though? Was he dealing with the Father or was he dealing with the Son?
Mm.
Some people say
He was dealing with the Father.
that's what they say on it.
Right. Yeah,
Well, let's go
that's
to
what
the
they
New
say.
Testament to see. Let's go to Colossians again. We're going to see chapter 1. Chapter 1. Pick it up at 15.
Yeah, I'm going to use your Colossians.
But you know what? Pick it up at 1. We're going to read 1 and 2. Because see, everybody like to run to Paul, though. Paul said, man, when people, I'm going to tell you something. When people get to talk about Paul, you know what it's like for me. You know how you in school
Mm-hmm.
and you got a chalkboard sitting there and you take your fingernails and run it down the chalkboard and make that squeaking noise.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody pull up Paul's name and we don't understand it, that's how it make me feel, man.
I will make your flesh crawl.
I was like, one guy said, man, just stop talking about Paul. Please. Well, see, you know, I said, man, I almost said that's a naughty word, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, until you read that middle passage, I don't want to hear you say nothing about Paul ever again. But let's read Colossians. Pick it up at chapter 1, and we're gonna read verse 1. And we're gonna read verse 1 and 2 first. We gotta set the scene. Go ahead.
Colossians, verse 1, chapter 1. Paul, an apostle of Jesus Christ, by the will of Yah, and Timothy, our brother,
Yes, sir.
to the saints and faithful brother.
The saints. Well, we know who the saints are. Right? The saints.
Mm-hmm.
We can go and tell you, show you what the saints are.
Mm-hmm.
The saints ain't no Israelites.
Mm-hmm.
See, Paul, our people were scattered among the heathens and around the Gentiles. We was among them. Now you just talking. But keep reading. Let me see if he's going to say. Let me see if he's going to say the same thing I just said. Go ahead. Keep reading.
To the saints and faithful brethren in Christ, which are at Colossians.
Hold up. He didn't say the Colossians, did it?
No.
He said, which are at Colossae. He let you know how people were scattered among them. What else did he say, brother?
Grace be unto you and peace from God, our Father, and the Lord Jesus Christ.
Yes, sir. Now skip down to 15. Let's get into it. Because guess what? They say the prophets weren't dealing with Yahshua or Mashiach. But let's see what the book say, though. Go ahead and read it. 15.
Verse 15, and it reads, who is the image of the invisible God?
Who is the image of the invisible God? It didn't say who was God. Who is the image of the invisible God? Who looked just like the Father?
Just the Son.
See, we can start right there. But keep reading, though. We're going to hammer this thing. Keep reading.
The firstborn of every creature.
Oh, he was made before everything else. Now you got the Father, and now you got the Son now. Okay, now what's going to take place now? My brother.
For by him were all things created.
Hold up. This firstborn created everything.
What did it say?
But keep reading.
He created all things that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible.
So nothing can get away from it. That means the angels. Satan, the devil.
Invisible, yeah.
Lucifer. So the Father created the Son. The Son said, okay, I got everything else.
And by all things were created by him.
But keep reading.
Whether they be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers, all things were created by him and for him.
Woo. Keep reading.
And he is before all things, and by him all things consist.
See, because, like I just said, the Father created the Son. Okay, take it. Oh, this show. See, everybody got a job to do.
Mm-hmm. And he say, since the Father worked, I work. And he been
So
working.
the prophets was dealing with the Son. They weren't dealing with the Father. Now we can go another place now and show you who their rock is. But y'all have to do some research on your own. Go on to Romans and see who their rock is. That baptized Moses and the Israelites
in that water.
in their wall. And who is their rock? We can't show you everything. You gotta
You
dig.
giving away all the secrets.
You need to dig. You need to dig and get it for yourself. Let's go to Luke 8. Luke 8. Because some people say, you know what? Well, man, my mama, my cousin, my aunt, everybody in town for Christmas. We doing this, we family.
Doing it just to hang with family.
Yeah, that's what we doing it for. I know this thing not. I know I can't read it nowhere, brother. But this is the only time family get together and have a good time.
Mm.
Brother, I know that you don't never show up. I said, hey, well, my brothers, see, that's why I don't just say Corey. I say brother Corey. Right? I say brother Warden. I call T Boogie that, but that's brother T Boogie. Big Rob, brother Rob.
Brother Rob, yep.
I deal with the sisters. I put the sister behind in front of their name.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? We finna read why. We finna read why I do what I do.
You ain't gonna come hang with your family this Christmas?
We finna read why I do what I do. I don't just do what I do for nothing. When I read this, I said, this makes sense. Luke 8. Pick it up at 18. 19. 19, my brother. Pick it up at 19.
Luke chapter 8, verse 19. Then came to him his mother and his brethren, and could not come in at him for the press. And it was told to him by certain which said, thy mother and thy brother stand without, desiring to see thee.
But see, check it out. See, Yahshua, when he showed up, a whole crowd of people be there. They couldn't get to him.
Yeah, large multitude.
They trying. And then the disciples say, hey man, your mom and your brother are out there. They trying to get in and holler at you.
Like he giving out season passes.
Yeah, they need to holler at you. Yeah, back. But what did sweet Jesus say? What was his response to that? Because he always in teaching mode now.
Yeah, want to show him.
I'm pretty sure he didn't turn his back on his mama now. But it was something he had. You know how you have something on your mind and you wait for the perfect opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
That was the perfect opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That was perfect. What did he say?
He said, and he answered, and he said unto them, my mother and my brethren are those which hear the word of Yah and do it.
Oh, hold up now. We got a problem now.
Because it's a two-part.
Because see, people tell me all the time in the New Testament, ain't nothing you can do to get into the kingdom. You can't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't what I just read. Being obedient. What you obedient to though?
The word.
And if it's telling you to repent all through the New Testament, what you repent from?
Sin.
I thought sin was off the table though. So, Okay, if I'm a 5-year-old child, right? I need to go to the Old Testament, see what it's saying there.
See what transgression of the law is.
I need to know what that is. I just can't read that and say, oh, transgression of the law is okay. Okay. I can't go past Matthew. So I don't know what it is.
Remember they said the law done
Man,
away
they
with,
got
brother.
They got some Bible, just got New Testament Bible. I don't know now. You got 3 types of people.
New International Translation.
You got 3 types of people. You got the Old Testament Christians. You got the Old Testament people that follow Old Testament. You got people that follow New Testament. Then you got people like us.
Believe in the whole thing.
And if the Most High reveal them other books to us, because it said knowledge is going to increase. He said knowledge. It didn't say knowledge is going to stagnate. It said knowledge is going to increase in the latter days. So when we start doing what we're supposed to do, okay, they're ready for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know how your child get to a certain age and say, you know what, I think it's time for him to learn how to drive now. He's been taking the garbage out.
So he got responsibility.
Yeah,
for this.
yeah. Bro, Ward, he been taking the garbage out, bro, Ward. He been washing the dishes when I tell him to. I think he's showing me some responsibility now. Now I can go ahead and teach him how to drive now.
Because he following instructions.
Yeah, he being obedient. When we start doing the law, statute, commandments, okay, let me start revealing all this stuff I took away from him. His hand was on. Now he giving us the knowledge that was lost. Let's go to Amos. We almost finished. Let's go to Amos. We're going to read about punishments.
Let them know that's in the Old Testament too.
They don't want to hear that. I didn't even want to go there. Look, they probably don't know because they probably got a New Testament Bible, right? Yeah, they don't know what's in there. You know what I'm saying?
They're like, what is it?
No, I don't know. Pick it up and see what's going on with Amos about your iniquities. You know what I'm saying? We finna hammer this thing. We don't have two more spots. It hasn't been a long lesson. But go ahead and read, my brother.
Amos chapter 3, verse 1, and it reads, hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
You know what I noticed the common theme is?
He talking to them same people.
He talking to the same people.
Same boy.
Now he upset now.
Hard head, stiff neck, rebellious.
Now if you go against somebody, that means you upset. You don't want the Lord to be against you.
Not at all.
But go ahead and read.
O children of Israel, against the whole family, which I brought up from the land.
One or two of the.
Oh no, he said the whole family.
It's everybody there.
Man, when he be talking about the whole family, he don't just mean the ones that's there at that moment.
So in other words, we're not just talking about the people in the United States, are we?
No, we not.
Because we scattered it. That's why I addressed when the lesson started.
To the four corners.
To the four corners. We got people scattered everywhere. You know, you go to Japan, right?
Yeah.
I said, let's get off the plane, right? I said, look, take me to the poorest part of Japan that you can find. I want to go. I want to go to the bottom. It's a good chance. I'm around people just like me. I might not be able to understand what they're saying.
Yeah, but they gonna look similar.
Said, man, you look like you might be my cousin. What's up? Look. That's what I don't know what you speaking in another tongue now. I don't know what you're saying. You sound like you look like me though. But keep reading, bro.
Yeah, that was wild right there. Whatever he said.
Yeah. We had 2 now.
Yeah, we had 2.
Yes, sir. Pick it up.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Now that's now see, people don't want to hear that. They don't want to deal with that. Because he the one Because we the one he gave them law, statutes, commandments to.
Correct. Told us don't be dismayed at the heavens.
Yeah. Don't be up there sun worshiping. Why you got that tree in your house, Israel?
Well, you know it's the solstice.
Why you celebrating birthdays, Israel? And I said celebrating my death. It is appointed season.
And gave you the season.
It told you exactly, walked it down step by step on how to do it. But you don't want to do it. Because you said we don't have to do that no more. Where we at?
At 2, I'm going to pick it back up at 2.
Pick it up at 2.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquity.
One or two of them.
All your iniquity.
Man, have you ever heard, look, now, this is testimony. Man, I can't catch a break.
Yeah, for sure.
Seems like I come out of one storm and run right into another. But then when you look back, right, and say, I see why I was in them storms now.
Yeah.
Once you look back and say, I was doing everything
Contrary to
the word.
Yep.
I'm surprised he didn't crack my head wide open. Because a lot of my friends, it happened to them. They got cut down young. Read that last verse. No, that was it. Okay, we're gonna go to the last place. Now, see, we're gonna go to sweet Jesus
and see what his final say.
Yeah, his this is it. We go on to sweet Jesus now. The one, now this is the Lamb talking now. When he come back as no lamb. But he was giving you a little bit of that line right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He'll drop a little knowledge on you every now and then. And by the way, this isn't red, ain't it?
Yeah, this red leather.
Oh, okay.
That's blood right there.
Okay, I just want to make sure that we was on the same page on that. Pick it up at 22. This is the last place.
Chapter 7, Matthew chapter 7, verse 22. And it reads, many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name?
Check this out. You at the church, right? You got the Christmas tree in the back. But you read out the book talking about the wonderful grace that was put on us from Jesus. This is love. You got the tree behind you. You got the ornaments. You got the wreaths everywhere.
Flip flop.
You doing everything he telling you not to do. But keep reading
with the breeze.
But keep reading.
Boy, again he say
22. Go ahead.
Many will say to me in that day,
yes, sir.
Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name?
Yes, sir.
And in thy name have cast out devils.
Yes, sir.
And in thy name have done many wondrous works.
Yes, sir.
And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity.
Ooh, that's rough, ain't it?
You don't ever want to hear that.
Sweet Jesus, hard, ain't it? See, a little bit of that line was coming out.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Because when he come back, you gonna say, that was that lamb? No. When he come back, you ain't know what. You know how you go to somebody's house and you know exactly who in charge?
Oh, yeah.
Like my dad, when I was growing up, you came to my house, you knew exactly who's in charge. We had a rule, you had to take your hat off when you come in the house. My friends already knew, because if I didn't tell them, guess what my dad gonna say?
Take your hat off.
No.
I'm gonna get you.
Charles, come here for a minute. So look, I knew what was the consequences were.
Oh, so you make sure you let
Hey,
them
hey,
know.
man, when you come in here, that hat coming off. Soon as you walk in, matter of fact, before you walk in, take it off. Because he addressed me.
Mm-hmm.
That just like the Lord addressed Israel. He ain't addressing the other nations. Now, I need to get you in line first.
And how you gonna bring them up in here like this?
See, that's what people don't realize. Now, I see that you one of them brothers just believing. I said, look, man. Yahshua came for Israel. Like what we read. The other nations supposed to look at us. Say, them are wise and understanding people. We need to do, we want the blessings they get. How can we get that? We need to do what they doing. But guess what Israel doing?
What the other nations doing?
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
What the heathens
We doing what the nations doing instead of the nations doing what we do.
Mm-hmm.
The course then flip-flop now. Where we at, bro? I'm talking too much now.
We in 24.
Pick it up.
Therefore, whosoever hears these sayings of mine and doeth them.
Oh, now, see, now in the Old Testament said do. Now, Yeshua just said the same thing.
Yeah, he said hear and do.
So we got to do something on it. But I thought we didn't have to, ain't nothing we can do to get us in, though. See how people just slow down and read it. But keep reading, my brother.
I will liken him unto a wise man,
Yes, sir.
which built his house upon a rock.
Now this guy here, you know, you got a new house, right? So you know what, man? I know it's mud over there. I noticed look like it's some cracks in the foundation. But I'm gonna build my house right there.
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna lay no slab of concrete down
Choice
there.
land.
Matter of fact, I'm just gonna put a little sand down there and put some stakes around it, and then I'm gonna build it. I'm gonna throw some wood on top of that sand, and I'm gonna build that house on top of that. No. But keep reading, my brother.
And the
25.
rain descended,
Yeah,
and the floods came,
yeah.
and the winds blew,
Yes, sir.
and beat upon that house.
Yes, sir. What happened?
And it fell not,
Because it was on a what?
for it was founded upon a rock.
Yes, sir.
And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine
Yes.
and doeth them.
Yeah, hold on. There go that word do again. You just can't live off of, man, I just got faith in Jesus the Christ, Yahshua HaMashiach, and he died, he rose, and that's all we got to do. Ain't nothing you can do. But I didn't read through. How many times we read through?
We read it
But keep
several
reading.
times.
Keep reading, my brother.
And to everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not.
Oh, hold up. So if I'm out there putting in work, right? Say, man, that Christmas is that's devil worship. They go all the way back to Nimrod and fast forward all the way back to 2020. Now we here now. What you doing is devil worship.
They ain't
Right?
hear that.
But look, check this out. That's devil worship, right? And he tell you he a jealous God. Let's go to Exodus 20. Keep your finger on that. I said this last spot, but I got to go there. Devil worshiper. Exodus 20, my brother. We all gonna finish.
My bad.
Exodus 20. I got to put this in there. I got this got to come out. Exodus 20.
Yeah, because if you don't explain to them in the Old Testament about the laws,
Yeah, because see, we've been talking about.
they don't know about transgression already because the laws ain't on the table like that.
That's what I'm saying. And we read do them, right? You got to do something. What you got to do?
Mm-hmm.
Pick it up at 20 and 3, my brother.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 3.
Matter of fact, pick it up at 1 and read through 3.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 1, and it reads, and God spoke all these words, saying,
Yes, sir.
I am the Lord thy God,
Yes, sir.
which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt,
Yes, sir.
out of the house of bondage.
Yes, sir.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
That's your God. You bow down under that, getting all the prayers under that tree.
Mhm.
That's your God now.
Yeah,
No, it ain't. Really?
how
What,
it is.
what verse 5 say?
Verse 4 say,
No, not 4. 5.
5 say,
Yes,
thou
sir.
shalt not bow thyself down to them,
Oh.
nor serve them.
Bow down. When you getting them prayers, what you doing?
Mhm.
That you bow down? Now I'm stooping down. You still going down now.
Yeah.
Keep reading.
For I am the Lord thy God. I am a jealous God, visiting the iniquities of the fathers
There go that
upon the
iniquity
children.
again. There go that iniquity again. For the fathers of who?
Yeah.
Upon who?
Upon the children, unto the third and fourth generations of them that hate me.
Because if you not doing his will, you hate him.
That's cold, man.
But they say we don't do the commandments no more. Only thing we got to do is have faith in Jesus, right?
Mhm.
Because he was crucified on a tree and he rose. That's all we got to do.
And we in.
And we in. What about do? Well, ain't nothing you can do. People, see, that's what that great heaviness and continual sorrow
Yeah.
creep up. Where we at? 26.
Yep, we at 26.
Pick it up. Finish it out.
Matthew chapter 6. I'm sorry, Matthew chapter 7, verse 26.
Take us home.
And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and do them not shall be likened unto a foolish man
Yes,
which
sir.
built his house upon sand.
Yes, sir.
And the rain descended,
Mm.
and the floods came,
What
and
happened?
the rains blew
And what happened?
and beat upon that house, and it fell. And great was the fall of it.
Great was the fall. Was it?
Woe unto them.
Whoa. Truth or tradition?
It's a warning shot.
Got a brother on here. Want y'all to read that Matthews 22, chapter 22, verse 11 through 14. Said, do me a favor, grab that.
We can do that, my brother.
Matthews 22, 11 through 14.
Let's go to
Oh, Howard Brown. Howard Brown.
Howard Brown. Matthew what?
Chapter 22, verse 11 through 14.
We'll do that for my brother. See, you know, as I put brother on there.
Yeah.
The ones that hear and doeth the word.
Yeah. 22 and what?
All praise.
Chapter Matthew 22, verse 11 through 14.
Go ahead and pick it up, my
All right.
brother.
Matthew chapter 22, verse 11. And it reads, and when the king came in to see the guest, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment. And he said unto him, friend, how comest thou in hither, not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless.
Called him friend, did it?
Friend.
Then said the king to the servants, bind him hand and foot, and take him away.
Come on now.
And cast him into outer darkness.
Woo!
And there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Lake of fire.
For many are called, but few are chosen.
Woo! Howard Brown, my brother.
And then
No, that's it. That's it.
Boy.
You don't want it. You're going to shut us down now. All praises. All praises. My brother.
All praise.
My brother.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
He might say, I need to write that down.
Truth or tradition. Woe unto them that make evil good.
That's right.
That was a lesson. And I pray that this lesson helps somebody. If it's the will of the Most High Yah, even the Son, Yahshua Mashiach.
All praise.
All praise. You got an announcement, my brother?
Now, brother, the 1 o'clock class, we'll be back at 1 p.m. later on. We'll put it that way because this is the next day.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is the Shabbat.
This it.
1 p.m. Shabbat day, Brother Terrence T. Boogie and beloved Brother Corey will be reading. That's right.
Shalom,
He
y'all see
doing
my reel? She
he
posting
doing
them
it.
scripts in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Hey,
All praises.
hey, my ribs, hey, ribs, now look, hey, you gonna be back on. You gonna be back on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just look, everybody
Spreading the word.
got their hand on the plow.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But hey, she printed this up for me though. Hey, she got it going on now.
That's right.
All the will of the Most High.
All praise.
But that's a good thing. That's a beautiful thing, man. The sisters want to get
Yeah,
this
the
work
sisters,
in.
yeah.
You know, they ask, you know, can they be assisting in putting these scripts in the chat?
Yes, sir.
Hopefully we'll have another platform where we can post them up at the bottom of the page. Also, if you have any questions, please address them to the order melchizedekmemphis@gmail.com. And once again, we'd like to thank all of those who donated to the class. All your donation, all praise to the Most High for you and your donation. May the Most High bless your hand and bless your home. And be advised, this is part of kingdom work as well. Because a lot of people don't realize, what can I do for the ministry? Hey, if you just pass the lessons on about, that's kingdom work as well. So I'm gonna be addressing that in the class to come. But once again, we're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to the Elohim of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna leave you. Do you have anything else, brother?
Well, we just got to pray out. Then we're gonna leave with a little hitter. On Friday. Well, we going to pray out on Friday night.
You can if you want to. I was gonna leave one with a little
Okay.
little music.
Well, let me go. Let me go to Ecclesiastes then. And then we gon' I'm gonna read it. We gonna have to read it.
One more thing. Tuvayah put it in the chat. He said, really appreciate all you brothers and sisters who join in on the fast. All praise to the Most High. Let's sit back and watch our Father go to work on our enemy. That's right. Hallelujah. So,
I just want to read something before my brother take us out with this good music.
Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
All praises.
Fear Yah and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man.
All praises.
For Yah shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
Hallelujah.
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 Woe unto them
Yes.
that make evil good. Take us home, my brother.
All right. We're going to take y'all home with our beloved brother and sister with Aquila and Priscilla music. That's that D-Roll Yasharala.
Yes, sir.
Judgment.
Yes, sir.
Coming back as this guy who's gonna love everybody and rapture everybody off to heaven. That's not true. That's not the teaching of the Bible. The Bible says, that he does judge and make real judge and make real.
Much appreciated, bro.
All praises to the Father and His Son, the creator of the universe. Yeah, the giver of the laws and commandments, crucified for the sins of the whole earth. But y'all pay him no mind, y'all don't pay him no homage. I ain't tripping on him, y'all don't love him. Y'all too busy worshiping other guys, Christmas, Easter, Valentine, y'all love sin. And these factors ain't no help, they done closed up the doors to the kingdom. Matthew 23 and 13, tell me y'all some hypocrites, y'all ain't even getting in the kingdom. And that's real. I've been walking with the word, trying to get to know the word. Another word, I've been reading script. I have to find out it's a different story when you understand the manuscript. It is false doctrines, all lies. Like going to heaven when we die. What else? Like eating catfish and pork rinds. That's abomination in the Lord's eyes. You gotta unlearn and relearn everything that you did learn about the Most High God of these scriptures, and you better do it before He return. Cause He ain't coming back to shake hands. Nah, kissing and hugging. No, He coming back to set the record straight. Come on, He coming back to pass judgment. Yeah, cause He ain't coming back to shake hands. He ain't kissing and hugging. No, He coming back to clear the controversy. He coming back to pass judgment. trumpet, 7 vows. Right after Jacob see his trouble is coming, he said the whole world gon' bow. Whether you hate him or you love him, this coming. Got a war, you ain't keeping this commandment, you gon' perish when he come back with his army and the sword. Judgment has been handed down to him from the Father, and the title has been given Lord of all lords. Right, you been worshiping in vain though, cause you don't really know him like you claim so. At the day of judgment, he gon' tell you he don't know you either. Hand to the liquor fires, where you gon' go? All you heathens and you Edomites. Yeah, Babylon gon' die that night. Did talk a takeover, full overthrow. Did the man of sin, he gon' burn slow. What you know about blood up to the horse's bridle? He gon' call all the fowls of the earth to come feast on the dead bodies, laying every word. You can read it, you been sinning, you ain't gon' be spared. I've been reading, you should get prepared. Yeah, I've been reading, baby, you should be scared. If you thinking the Messiah is a white boy with blue eyes and blonde hair, that's deception at its highest. He gon' judge you with the highest when you kick against the laws and the commandments. That's the covenant, I'm standing on it. 10 toes down, and then you still playing on it. You gotta unlearn and relearn everything that you did learn about the Most High God and these scriptures. And you better do it before you return. Cause he ain't coming back to shake hands. Nah, kissing and hugging. No, he coming back to set the record straight. Come on, he coming back to pass judgment. Yeah, cause he ain't coming back to shake hands. He ain't kissing and hugging. No, he coming back to clear the controversy. He coming back to pass judgment. And I saw heaven open, and behold a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called faithful and true. And in righteousness he do it.
Let me get some shout outs.
Make war. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. And he had a name written that no man knew but himself.
All right, on YouTube, we got Senator Nazarene, Young Lion.
Yes, sir, Young Lion.
We got My Real, Post Truth in there.
Yes, sir.
Michael Bean Israel on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
We got Tubaya Israel, Blessings fam.
Yes, yes.
That with it, he should smite the nations.
Then we got Cortez.
The chosen one, my brother.
We got Tannis, Sister Tannis,
My real.
Sister Colette posted.
Sister Colette.
We got my daughter in there, Talise Kirkwood posted.
Yeah. Yeah, there she go.
Okay.
Mike Fuchsa. I don't know. I hope I ain't tell the brother name.
Yeah, please don't.
Man.
My brother, though.
There you go, right there. Can you see that?
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, just scroll on up like that right there. We're gonna shout some of y'all out before we get out of here.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
Got two.
Friday night. You know, we're not
That's
used to
true.
doing Friday night, man.
Let's keep.
Two finger. You got 2 fingers. That you
Yeah, just keep moving it up.
Boy.
LJ.
LJ.
Jake,
We got Sister Shakita
my sister.
Navette. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Boy.
scroll it up there.
Let the video take care.
Yeah, you
He
got
got it. He got it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit him
Yeah,
out.
go ahead, bro.
You got Big Doc in the house.
Big dog.
Got your real posting up script.
Ooh,
Shalom.
Shalom, sis. Good work.
Deshaun Evans was in the building. Shalom Hebrew. Who else we have in there? Scroll on down through there.
Yeah, keep moving.
Your real been here. Tennis A. McCray Davis.
Yes.
Some sisters who love to chop it up.
Yeah, they chop it up now.
Sect of the Nazarene 7 in the building.
There you go.
Brother T Boogie was in the house.
Boogie Man.
I'm just gonna call Michael Ben Israel was in the building.
Big Mike, brother Mike.
Got my rib in there.
Sister Colette.
Yeah.
Sister Natima.
Sister Natima Hawkins.
There she
was in
go.
the building.
Sister Natima.
Shalom.
I miss my brother.
Howard Brown was in the building.
Uh-huh.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Michael Park was in the building. I'm trying to remember because we can't see
Can't
the
see
ones
all,
who was
yeah.
in the
Uh-huh.
early in the chat.
Yeah.
Song Triple Seven was in the building.
Mhm.
Shalom, sister.
Shalom.
Who else we had up in this deal? Boy, been getting it in, man.
They getting
Them
it in,
brothers
ain't they?
chopping
That's
it up
right.
on there.
They
So-
going hard in the paint.
That's right. We're gonna try to finish it out. That's right. Aquila Priscilla was in the building.
Mhm.
Michael Paul.
That music we just jammed right there.
Yes, sir.
With that being said, shalom. Y'all have a
Shalom.
good night.
Shalom.
And Most High we'll see y'all at 1 p.m.
All praise.
All praise to the Most High Yah. Even the son Yahshua HaMashiach.
All praise.
Shalom.
Shalom.